Welcome back to today's video. We're diving into the fascinating world of Washington quarters and commemorative quarter dollars. We'll explore the top 10 ultra-rare and most valuable quarters that are making waves in today's market. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, these coins are sure to catch your attention, so let's get started. First up, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar, a coin without a mint mark, but with a unique twist. It has a distinctive color shade that sets it apart from the rest. We'll explore its history, what makes it special, and most importantly, how much it's worth in today's market. So stick around if you want to learn more about this rare gem and see if you might have one in your collection. Before we jump into the specifics of the 1965 Washington quarter, let's take a moment to understand the historical context. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design was so popular that it continued to be used, becoming a staple of American currency. However, 1965 was a pivotal year for the Washington quarter and for U.S. coinage as a whole. This was the year the United States Mint made a significant change by shifting from 90% silver content to a copper-nickel-clad composition. The decision was driven by rising silver prices, which made the continued production of silver coins economically unfeasible. As a result, quarters from 1965 onwards no longer contained silver, making pre-1965 quarters highly sought after for their precious metal content. Interestingly, 1965 was also the year that the mint marks were temporarily omitted from all U.S. coins, which is why you'll find no mint mark on quarters from this year, regardless of where they were produced. So, what makes the 1965 Washington quarter we're talking about today stand out? Well, while most 1965 quarters are common and have little more than face value in circulated condition, there are some exceptions that can be worth significantly more. One such exception is the 1965 Washington quarter with a distinctive color shade. This color shade can occur due to a variety of factors, including the coin's exposure to different environmental conditions over time, chemical reactions, or even slight variations in the metal composition. Some of these coins may exhibit a rich, dark tone, others a lighter, almost pastel-like hue. These variations, especially when coupled with a high-grade condition, can make the coin particularly attractive to collectors. Color variations in coins are often a subject of fascination and debate among numismatists. While they might not always increase a coin's value drastically, they do add a layer of uniqueness, making such coins more desirable for collectors who appreciate the aesthetic and historical aspects of their collection. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the market value of this special 1965 Washington quarter. As with all coins, the value can vary greatly depending on several factors, including the coin's condition, the intensity and appeal of the color shade, and demand among collectors. For a typical 1965 Washington quarter in circulated condition, you wouldn't expect to see much more than face value. However, when we start talking about coins with a unique color shade, the situation changes. If your 1965 quarter has a noticeable and appealing color shade and is in high-grade condition, it can fetch a premium in the market. On average, a 1965 Washington quarter with a noticeable color shade in fine to extra fine condition might sell for anywhere between $1,500 depending on the buyer and the specific appeal of the coin. However, if your coin is in uncirculated condition and the color is particularly striking, you could see values reaching $27,000 or even more in some cases. It's important to note that the market for these coins can be somewhat niche, so finding the right buyer who appreciates the color shade could significantly affect the price you can command. Online auctions, coin shows, and specialized dealers are good places to find potential buyers who may be willing to pay a premium for a unique piece like this. If you think you have a 1965 Washington quarter with a color shade, the first step is to carefully examine its condition. Look for any signs of wear, damage, or scratches that might affect its value. Color should be even and natural looking. Artificial toning or discoloration due to cleaning can actually decrease a coin's value. To preserve the coin's value, it's crucial to handle it properly. Always hold the coin by its edges to avoid leaving fingerprints, and consider storing it in a protective case or holder. This will prevent further exposure to the elements and help maintain its current condition. The 1965 Washington quarter dollar is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, especially when it comes with a unique color shade. While these coins may not be the rarest on the market, they certainly have their own appeal, and in the right condition, they can fetch a respectable price among collectors. If you have one of these coins in your collection, it might be worth taking a closer look. Who knows? You could be sitting on a small treasure. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of commemorative quarter dollars, with a special focus on the 2003 Alabama quarter, marked with the year 1819 and the D mint mark. This coin, particularly in uncirculated condition, has become a sought-after gem in today's market. So, stay tuned as we explore its history, unique features, and most importantly, its current market value. Let's begin by taking a closer look at the coin itself. The 2003 Alabama quarter is part of the 50-state quarters program, a series that ran from 1999 to 2008. This program was created by the United States Mint to celebrate each of the 50 states, and the Alabama quarter is the 22nd coin in the series. Commemorates Alabama's admission to the Union in 1819, and it pays tribute to one of the state's most famous figures, Helen Keller. The design is unique, showcasing a central image of Helen Keller sitting with an open book on her lap, surrounded by the inscription Spirit of Courage, and her name in both English and Braille, making it the first U.S. coin to feature Braille. The D mint mark on the Alabama quarter signifies that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. The Denver Mint is one of the United States' primary coin-producing facilities, and coins struck here often hold particular interest for collectors due to their distinct minting characteristics. Now, why does the mint mark matter? Well, the location of the mint can influence the rarity and value of a coin. For instance, coins minted in smaller quantities at a particular mint might be rarer and thus more valuable to collectors. When we talk about a coin being in uncirculated condition, we're referring to coins that have never been used in everyday transactions. These coins are usually kept in pristine condition, showing no signs of wear and tear, and they often retain their original luster. For the 2003 Alabama quarter, with the D mint mark, being in uncirculated condition is a significant factor in determining its value. Collectors seek out these coins because they are free from the nicks, scratches, and dulling that can come from circulation. An uncirculated coin can command a premium price in the market, especially when it's a coin as distinctive and historical as this one. So, let's get to the heart of the matter. What is the market value of the 2003 Alabama quarter today? While the value of coins can fluctuate based on market demand, recent trends show that the value of this particular quarter has been on the rise, especially when in uncirculated condition. On average, a 2003 Alabama quarter with the D mint mark in uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere between $10,000 depending on the buyer and the coin's condition. However, in exceptional cases where the coin has been perfectly preserved, its value can exceed these averages, sometimes reaching up to $50,000 or more in specific auctions or to the right collector. Collector demand plays a huge role here. The unique design, historical significance, and the inclusion of Helen Keller in Braille make this coin a standout piece. As the years pass, fewer uncirculated examples remain available, which could further drive up its value. Now, you might be wondering if the 2003 Alabama quarter is a good investment. The answer largely depends on your collecting goals. If you're looking for a piece of history with the potential to appreciate over time, this quarter is a solid choice. The combination of its unique design, historical significance, and the increasing rarity of uncirculated coins makes it a desirable addition to any collection. Additionally, as interest in the 50-state quarters program remains strong among collectors, the value of these coins, including the Alabama quarter, is likely to continue appreciating, making it not just a collector's item, but also a potential investment. And there you have it, an in-depth look at the 2003 Alabama quarter with the D mint mark in uncirculated condition. This coin is more than just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of history, culture, and the enduring legacy of one of America's most remarkable figures. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, adding this coin to your collection could be a wise and rewarding decision. Next up, we're exploring a noteworthy piece from the Washington Quarter Dollar series, the 1979 Washington Quarter without a mint mark, and why it holds significant value in today's market. So, let's get into it. First, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1979 Washington Quarter is part of a series of quarters minted to commemorate George Washington. What makes the 1979 quarter special is its unique combination of features. Our focus today is the variety without a mint mark, which means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. The coin in question is in extra fine condition, which adds to its value. To understand why this coin is valuable, let's briefly discuss its history. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. Over the years, these coins have seen various design changes and minting locations. By 1979, the design had become familiar and beloved by collectors. Now, onto the condition. This 1979 quarter is graded extra fine. This grade means the coin exhibits a considerable amount of detail, though there may be minor wear on the highest points of the design. The extra fine condition is crucial as it indicates the coin has been well preserved and retains much of its original detail. So what's the current market value of a 1979 Washington quarter without a mint mark in extra fine condition? As of today, this coin can fetch anywhere between $20,000 depending on the specific details and the buyer's willingness. However, prices can fluctuate based on market demand, the coin's overall appeal, and recent trends in coin collecting. To put this in perspective, let's compare it to other Washington quarters from similar periods. While many quarters from the late 1970s are common, the 1979 without a mint mark stands out due to its relatively fewer numbers in high grades. This rarity contributes to its higher value compared to other years from the same era. To provide a bit more insight, we reached out to a few experts in the field. According to Wasim Simi, a coin collector and appraiser, the 1979 Washington quarter without a mint mark in extra fine condition is a nice find. It's not the rarest, but its value is driven by its condition and the collector's interest in completing sets of this era. Next up, the 1999 Georgia quarter with the D mint mark. This coin, part of the 50-state quarters program, represents more than just a state. It embodies a piece of Georgia's rich heritage and its significant role in the founding of the United States. In this video, we'll explore the details of this quarter, its unique features, and why it holds substantial value in today's market. The 1999 Georgia quarter is one of the early releases in the 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999 and lasted until 2008. Each quarter in this series features a unique design representing one of the 50 states, and Georgia's quarter is no exception. The quarter commemorates Georgia's admission to the Union in 1788 and showcases a design that pays homage to the state's historical significance. The reverse of the Georgia quarter features a peach, Georgia's state fruit, with a banner reading wisdom, justice, and moderation, the state motto. The peach is surrounded by a branch of the state's official fruit, emphasizing Georgia's agricultural heritage. The coin also includes the year of statehood, 1788, signifying Georgia's pivotal role in the early formation of the United States. This particular quarter we're discussing has a D mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. The mint mark is found on the obverse, just to the right of George Washington's portrait. The D mint mark is significant because it denotes where the coin was produced, and different mint marks can sometimes influence the coin's rarity and value. Today we're focusing on the quarter in color condition, which typically refers to the coin's eye appeal and luster. Coins in this condition are well preserved, with minimal wear and vibrant, original coloring. For quarters from this series, the color condition can mean the difference between a standard collector's item and a high-value piece. The 1999 Georgia quarter with the D mint mark in excellent color condition has become quite a prized item among collectors. As of 2021 March, these quarters can command significant prices, especially if they are in near mint or uncirculated condition. Depending on the specific grade and the presence of any unique characteristics, values can range widely. For instance, quarters in near mint to uncirculated conditions can fetch between $30,000 or even more for exceptionally well-preserved examples or those with unique toning. Recent auction results and sales data show that well-preserved quarters from this series can achieve impressive prices, highlighting the continued interest and demand for these historic coins. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to their historical significance and the potential for value appreciation. So, there you have it, a closer look at the 1999 Georgia quarter with the D mint mark and its impressive value in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the nuances of these commemorative coins can be both rewarding and fascinating. Next up, Washington quarter dollar from 1980 with a D mint mark, specifically in very fine condition. If you're a coin collector or just a fan of rare coins, this is a video you don't want to miss. Let's explore the details of this particular quarter and see why it's gaining attention in today's market. The Washington quarter dollar series, first minted in 1932, has been a staple of American coinage. The 1980 Washington quarter is part of the modern series, which features George Washington's profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Today, we're specifically discussing the 1980 quarter with the D mint mark, which was minted in Denver. The coin we're examining is in very fine condition, a grading level that signifies some wear, but significant details remain visible. In very fine condition, you might notice that the high points of the design, such as Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, are still clearly defined. The coin will show some minor wear on these high points, but overall, it retains much of its original detail. To give you a better idea, here's how coin grading works. The very fine grade sits between fine and extremely fine on the scale. Coins in this category show a moderate amount of wear, but still preserve a considerable amount of detail. For the 1980 Washington quarter, this means the coin remains collectible and retains its charm and historical value. Now, let's talk value. The 1980 Washington quarter with the D mint mark is generally not considered rare in lower grades, but coins in very fine condition can fetch a higher price. In today's market, a 1980 D quarter in very fine condition can be valued anywhere from $1,000. This value is driven by the coin's condition and its appeal to collectors who are looking for well-preserved examples of modern quarters. To give you a real-world perspective, recent sales have shown that well-preserved 1980 quarters in very fine condition have sold for around $1,500. The exact price can vary based on factors like the specific market conditions, the coin's overall appeal, and whether it's been graded by a professional service. For collectors looking to acquire or sell a 1980 Washington quarter, it's important to ensure the coin is well preserved and accurately graded. Consider having your coin professionally graded if you're looking to get the best value or if you plan to sell it. Proper storage and handling are also key to maintaining the coin's condition. To keep your quarter in the best condition, store it in a clean, dry place, ideally in a protective holder. Avoid touching the coin with bare hands to prevent oils and dirt from causing damage. That wraps up our detailed look at the 1980 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark in very fine condition. Next up, the 1999 New Jersey Commemorative quarter. Specifically, we'll explore the 1999 New Jersey quarter with the P mint mark in extra fine condition and uncover its current market value. The 1999 New Jersey quarter is part of the 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999 and celebrated each state's unique history. This quarter represents New Jersey and commemorates the state's role in the founding of the United States. It features the 1787 depiction of George Washington crossing the Delaware River, a pivotal moment in the American Revolutionary War. Designed by John Flanagan, the reverse side of this quarter shows a detailed image of Washington's crossing. The obverse side features the standard George Washington portrait, which is the same across all quarters from this series. This particular coin, with the P mint mark, was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. The P mint mark indicates that it was struck in Philadelphia, the only mint to produce quarters with this mint mark during the series. Now, let's talk about the condition of this quarter. Extra fine condition is one step below uncirculated but still shows remarkable detail. Coins in this grade typically have minimal wear, with sharp design features and only minor surface imperfections. The high-quality appearance of an extra fine coin makes it especially appealing to collectors. In the current market, the 1999 New Jersey quarter with the P mint mark in extra fine condition has gained significant value. As of today, this coin can fetch between $7,000. While this might seem like a huge sum compared to other rare coins, it's a notable value for a quarter from this series, especially in extra fine condition. Recent auction results and sales data show that collectors are willing to pay a premium for well-preserved examples of this quarter. Factors such as rarity, demand, and overall interest in state quarters contribute to its market value. To get a deeper understanding of the coin's value, we spoke with a numismatic expert. Here's what they had to say about the 1999 New Jersey quarter. The 1999 New Jersey quarter is a popular piece among collectors because of its historical significance and relatively low mintage compared to other quarters in the series. Its value in extra fine condition is bolstered by the demand for high-quality examples from this program. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 1999 New Jersey quarter with the P mint mark in extra fine condition is a noteworthy coin to consider. Its value reflects both its historical importance and the condition in which it's preserved. Remember to check the condition of your coins and consult with experts if you're unsure. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know what hidden gems you might discover. Next up, the 1983 Washington quarter dollar with the P mint mark. We'll explore what makes this coin unique, its condition, and its current market value. The Washington quarter dollar was first issued in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1983, the design was well established, but each year brings its own characteristics. The 1983 quarter is particularly noteworthy for its historical and numismatic significance. In 1983, the U.S. Mint continued to produce quarters with the classic design featuring George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The P mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint as opposed to the Denver Mint, which used a D mint mark. When evaluating a coin's value, its condition is crucial. For the 1983 Washington quarter, we're looking at the very fine condition. This means the coin shows moderate wear but retains clear details. The high points of the design will have some light wear, but the overall appearance remains sharp and well-defined. In very fine condition, the Washington quarter will have well-defined features, with the fine details of Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers still visible. The coin's edges should be relatively smooth, with only minor signs of wear. The 1983 Washington quarter dollar with the P mint mark in very fine condition has seen a steady increase in value over the years. As of 2024, these coins can fetch anywhere from $700,000, depending on the exact condition and any potential additional factors like rarity or collector demand. For instance, a recent auction saw a 1983 P quarter in very fine condition selling for around $8. This reflects not only the coin's inherent value, but also the growing interest among collectors in quarters from the 1980s. If you're a collector or just starting out, here are a few tips. Always handle your coins with care, using gloves if possible to avoid adding oils or fingerprints. Store your coins in a dry, cool environment, ideally in protective holders to prevent damage. Investing in a good coin album or individual holders can help preserve your coin's condition and, in turn, its value. So, there you have it. The 1983 Washington quarter dollar with the P mint mark in very fine condition holds its place in the numismatic world with a respectable value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, it's always exciting to explore the stories behind these pieces of history. Next up, we're exploring a unique piece of American numismatic history, the 2008 Hawaii State Quarter with a P mint mark in extra fine condition. This coin, part of the 50 State Quarters program, is more than just a collectible. It holds a significant value in today's market. Let's uncover why this quarter is making waves among collectors. The 2008 Hawaii State Quarter was issued to commemorate Hawaii's admission to the Union as the 50th state. Its design, created by artist Don Everhart, features King Kamehameha I, the first king of the unified Hawaiian Islands, along with the state outline and the phrase Hawaii 1959. The P mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. Let's take a closer look at the coin's design. The obverse displays the familiar portrait of George Washington, while the reverse showcases the grandeur of King Kamehameha I. The details in the design are remarkable, reflecting Hawaii's rich heritage and the significance of its statehood. Now, the coin we're discussing today is in extra fine condition. This grade signifies that the coin shows only light wear on the high points of the design, preserving much of its original detail. An extra fine coin is highly sought after due to its near pristine appearance and minimal signs of circulation. So, what makes this quarter valuable? As of today, a 2008 Hawaii State Quarter with a P mint mark in extra fine condition can fetch anywhere between $50,000 on the market. While it might not be the highest value coin in the State Quarters series, its value is bolstered by its condition, rarity, and the increasing interest among collectors. Several factors contribute to the value of this quarter. First, its limited mintage contributes to its appeal. Second, the extra fine condition of the coin means it has been well preserved, making it more desirable to collectors who value both history and aesthetics. In conclusion, the 2008 Hawaii State Quarter with a P mint mark in extra fine condition is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Its value reflects both its design and its place in the State Quarters program. If you come across one of these quarters in your collection or while coin hunting, it's definitely worth holding onto or considering for trade. Next up, we'll be taking a close look at the Washington quarter dollar from 1984 with a D mint mark in extra fine condition. We'll explore its unique features, historical significance, and most importantly, its current market value. If you're a fan of rare coins or just curious about their worth, stick around. Here it is, the 1984 Washington quarter dollar minted in Denver, denoted by the D mint mark. This particular coin stands out for its condition, specifically its extra fine state. Let's break down why this coin is special. Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design by John Flanagan features a left-facing portrait of Washington on the obverse, while the reverse depicts an eagle perched on an olive branch. This design has remained largely unchanged, making it a staple in American coinage. The 1984 issue itself is part of a regular series, but coins in extra fine condition are quite rare and sought after. Extra fine condition means the coin shows minor wear but retains most of its original details. The high relief of the design elements, especially Washington's profile and the eagle's features, is preserved, making it a prized piece for collectors. In general, Washington quarters from the 1980s are not particularly rare in lower grades, but when you find one in extra fine condition, like our 1984 D-Mint Mark quarter, the value starts to climb. This is due to the better preservation of detail and less wear compared to more commonly circulated coins. As of today, the market value for a 1984 Washington quarter with a D-Mint mark in extra fine condition can range between $70,000. The price can vary based on the exact condition, the presence of any unique features, and the current market demand. Coins in higher grades, like uncirculated or gem quality, can command even higher prices. If you own one of these quarters or are considering adding it to your collection, keep an eye on market trends. Coin values can fluctuate based on various factors, including collector interest and overall demand. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and coin dealers can give you a good sense of current market prices. For those of you looking to preserve your coin's value, remember to handle it with care. Store it in a protective holder and avoid exposing it to extreme temperatures or humidity. Proper storage helps maintain the coin's condition and, consequently, its value. That's up our detailed look at the 1984 Washington quarter dollar with a D-Mint mark in extra fine condition. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin content. Have any questions or thoughts about this quarter? Leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.